This English story will make you rethink everything you know about love. Hey there, welcome back to Speak in English. Today, I'm going to tell you a story that might just change everything you think you know about love. This isn't a fairy tale. It's not about grand gestures or perfect endings. No, this story is about real love, the kind that teaches you lessons you never expected to learn. Now, love is one of those things we all think we understand. We've all heard the cliches, love conquers all, or love is patient, love is kind. But what if I told you that love isn't always perfect? What if I told you that sometimes love comes in a way you never expected, and it challenges everything you thought you knew? To love and be loved is to feel the sun from both sides, said David Viscott. And this story, well, it's about how love can be both the light and the shadow. Ready for a ride? Let's dive into a story that will make you rethink everything about love. Meet Anna. She was the kind of person who believed in love, but the kind of love that was easy, effortless, and filled with perfect moments. Growing up in a small town in the Midwest, she had always dreamed of finding her soulmate. She imagined a love that would sweep her off her feet, the kind of love you read about in books or see in movies. But life has a way of showing us that love isn't always what we expect. Anna met Ethan when she least expected it. He wasn't the type of guy she thought she'd fall for. He was different, a little rough around the edges, a little unconventional, but there was something about him, something that made her curious. Love is not about finding someone to live with, it's about finding someone you can't imagine living without, said Rafael Ortiz. And Anna, well, she had no idea how true that would become for her. Anna and Ethan met at a local coffee shop. It wasn't love at first sight, but there was a connection. Ethan wasn't the type of guy Anna typically went for. He wasn't polished, he didn't have the kind of job that impressed people, and he didn't have the perfect social media life that Anna thought she wanted. But as they started talking, she realized there was something about him. Something raw, real, and unfiltered. They talked about everything. Their favorite books, their childhood memories, their dreams, and even their fears. The more they talked, the more Anna realized that this wasn't the kind of love she had imagined. But maybe that was the point. Maybe love wasn't about perfection. Maybe it was about honesty, vulnerability, and connection. Love is not about possession. Love is about appreciation, said Osho. Ethan didn't try to impress Anna. He was just himself. And in that moment, Anna began to question everything she thought she knew about love. As the weeks went by, Anna and Ethan's relationship deepened, but so did the challenges. Ethan's life was far from perfect. He worked odd jobs, never quite able to settle into a steady career. He had dreams, but those dreams were often shattered by reality. Anna, on the other hand, was driven by stability. She had a solid job, a clear path forward, and a vision for her future. The differences between them began to create tension. Anna wanted stability, and Ethan couldn't provide it. She found herself questioning if this relationship was worth it. It's not about how much you love someone, it's about how much you're willing to fight for them, said Anonymous. And Anna was starting to wonder, was she willing to fight for a love that didn't fit the picture she had in her mind? But there was something about Ethan's raw honesty, his willingness to try, and his dedication to her that kept pulling her in. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't easy. But maybe, just maybe, that's what made it real. One night, Anna sat down with her best friend, Megan, and poured her heart out. She told Megan about the struggles she was facing with Ethan. She told her that she wasn't sure if this relationship was worth it. Megan listened patiently, then said something that would change everything for Anna. Love isn't about finding someone who fits perfectly into your idea of a perfect life. It's about finding someone who challenges you, someone who makes you better, even when it's hard. In that moment, Anna had an epiphany. Maybe love wasn't about finding someone who made her life easier. Maybe it was about finding someone who helped her grow, someone who made her see the world in a different way. Love, she realized, was about the journey, not the destination. A few weeks later, Ethan faced a crisis. He lost his job, and with it, his sense of purpose. He became withdrawn, lost in his own world of self-doubt. Anna watched as the man she loved struggled to keep it together. But this time, instead of walking away, she stepped up. She supported him, listened to him, and loved him in ways she never thought she could. It wasn't easy. It wasn't glamorous, but it was real. Love is not about how many days, months, or years you have been together. Love is about how much you love each other every single day, said Anonymous. Anna realized that love was not about waiting for everything to be perfect. It was about being there for each other when life got hard. In the end, Anna and Ethan learned that love wasn't about perfection. It wasn't about finding someone who could give you everything you thought you wanted. It was about learning, growing, and being there for each other, even when things weren't easy. True love is not about perfection. It is hidden in the imperfections, said Unknown. Anna and Ethan found that, together, they were stronger than they had been apart. They realized that love is not about waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect person. It's about embracing the messy, imperfect journey and choosing to stay committed to each other, no matter what. As they sat together that night, looking out at the stars, they knew that their love was far from perfect, but it was theirs, and that was enough. So, what about you? What does love mean to you? Is it about finding someone who fits into your perfect vision of life? Or is it about embracing the imperfections and growing together? Anna and Ethan's story reminds us that love isn't about perfection. It's about commitment, growth, and being there for each other when it matters most. If this story made you rethink your own idea of love, hit the like button, share this video with someone who needs to hear it, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that inspire and challenge the way we think about life. Thank you for watching, and remember, love isn't always easy, but it's always worth it.